Hello everyone. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. First of all, my name is Steve. This is basically a series I created called Atari Flashbacks. This is part 2. In this next video coming up, for this one you're going to see what's called a vertical blank interrupt scroller created on the Atari computer. Thanks for watching. The pointer to exactly where it's going to be in memory. So when I set this pointer, it'll actually automatically run this program. So now it's actually running the program. I know it looks kind of weird here. That's the whole point. I'm going to turn my light on again here. I want to show you something. This is a joystick, the Atari joystick. I've been showing this a few times to people. And it just basically allows you to go control it like up and down. It works kind of like the gamepad, very similar. Also, like for example, for the Xbox controller, except this is a little bit different, it doesn't have all these different kind of buttons, but it works like these controllers where you can move stuff up and down and stuff like that. So when I'm moving this up, watch the screen here. I know it's kind of, what it's doing is actually scrolling in memory right now, and it's finding locations and it's shifting them around. So if I move this down, you might not be able to see it, but watch, it changed. See, it changed a little bit. Move it that way. Now if I move it left, it's not going to do anything because I'm already at, I think, no, there it goes, it's flipping over, that's right. So if I move it right, you'll see it kind of change again here. Kind of takes a little while. See how it's shifting over there? It's moving all the characters. It's shifting through memory through all the characters. There it goes. It kind of just changes and shows all these weird, you're looking at memory locations shifting bytes in memory really fast at a very high rate. So this is actually known as scrolling, and this is actually how they get the scrolling accomplished. This next program is an example of an Atari program I designed back in around 2007. It shows how to use Atari Basic to redefine a character set, making a mini game demo. Hi guys, I'm back with another tutorial on video gaming for the Atari home computer if you're interested. This one was developed a couple of years ago. It's just a simple game. It doesn't really have a whole point to it yet, and I kind of never really finished it, but it's basically kind of like a dungeon type game. I was going to try to make it into, you collect objects and stuff like that, and you have doors to open, but I never really could keep them interested in it. But this is just controlling a little man that's moving on the screen here. You probably seen my earlier video maybe already that shows the dot on the screen that's trying to enter the cage. It's basically a mousetrap. This one takes a step up on the Atari and it allows you to change the characters that you're seeing here on the screen and basically create them to whatever you want them to look like. In this case, I just set up kind of like a building kind of look, and there's a man here, and he kind of does all kinds of stuff. He shoots buttons and shoots little bullets and kind of stuff like that. So he kind of moves around here, and he gets stuck if I drop him down here. I haven't finished this part, but this is kind of where I'm setting the game at. Oops, I just got an error message on that one. Let me rerun this. I didn't check for some of the out of bounds when I'm shooting, so what happened is when he got down to the bottom there, down here, there was nowhere else to go over here, so the bullet was basically traveling off the screen. So you can see that when I go over this way, though, as a man hits the wall, it instantly takes him to a new screen. So it's a different screen from what you saw earlier. So you can kind of set up your own screens this way if you're interested in, basic video game programming. This final video is an example of Atari display list actually being projected in graphics mode 1, and just shows you how you can kind of move the text window around and some other tricks. Okay guys, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to use something in the Atari 8-bit computers known as display lists. With display lists you can actually go ahead and change how the text shows up on the screen. This is actually a graphics 3 mode, believe it or not, and what I've done is graphics 1 mode, and what I've done is I've reversed the text window and moved it here to the top, where normally it'll be here at the bottom. And let me demonstrate that real quick to show you. So if I go into graphics 3, you probably can't see it, but there's a text window down here. Change the color, you might be able to see it. Let's see. Whoops. No, that wasn't much better, was it? 710, 255. I'll let that out. Let's see. trying to make it so you could see it. But this is graphics 3, and if I run the program again, I just lost focus with my camera doing this too again. Okay, so what you're looking at is how display list, this up here in the window, I know you can't see it, I wish you could. This is actually the data for the display list that's being output actually to the screen. Let me see if I can actually, let's see if I could try to trick the camera into showing that, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Let me see if I change the color mode. And if I make it black, you'll see it. Let me actually back into the program here 1 minute. I just want to do that just so you can see the numbers. Now you see the numbers here at the top as I turn the text window to a dark background color. Those numbers are actually set up inside of the display list itself. Notice the other one's turned off here because they're the same color as the background of the text. Hello everyone, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short Flashback Atari series where we covered Atari Scrolling, Atari Basic Game Design, and Atari Display List. So let me know if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more like this. I'll be finishing up the Atari series, and yeah, so thank you. I appreciate it so much, and subscribe if you like this channel or whatever. Look forward to seeing you again soon.